Scott Hartnell was one of the handful of current and former NHLers on hand that day in Humboldt. Scott, thanks so much for joining us. Certainly a different kind of day with the Cup than we're used to seeing. You were there. What was that day like?
Well, for Chandler, number one, to bring the Stanley Cup, I know you only get a day and a half with it, and so I've heard. But for him to take it to Humboldt, to give them, like he said, just a day to think about something else other than that horrible tragedy, last spring. So it was pretty neat to see the lineup of kids, families. There were shooting ranges. We played ball hockey with the kids for a few hours. It was it was a day to kind of look ahead rather than look behind. So it was a big opportunity for myself and a bunch of other NHL guys to spend the day there.
How great was it for you, Scotty? I mean, these are your peeps. You're born in Regina, just a couple hours, maybe 2.5 from Humboldt. Obviously, you played junior hockey for Prince Albert. This is where you're from. This certainly must hit home. How great did it feel just to be there, to see how the community's healing? And, in some small way, it's Chandler's Day, obviously, with the Cup, but just to be supporting what's happened and what's going to happen in the future, hopefully, for these people.
Yeah, I think any kid in Saskatchewan growing up playing hockey, you spend thousands of miles on those roads. And, driving up there from Saskatoon to Humboldt, I was riding with Wade Redden, and we almost rode in silence, just kind of, you thought about that day and how it happened. And, all the intersections are small. There's a lot of blind ones. So it was definitely a moment for us to reflect on obviously the accident and all that. But, getting up there and like I said, there was so many families together. There was, kids wanting to beat you in shooting accuracy, and a lot of them did. So it was good to see, and good to see all the people come out and like we said, heal the process. And I think Humboldt had their training camp, for the Broncos that night and the next few days. So focusing on this next upcoming season for them is going to be huge.
All right, Scotty, let's focus on, take you way back to 2000. You're the 6th overall selection of the Nashville Predators. Who do you think from that draft, it's a trivia time now.
Oh boy,
Who has played the most games in the National Hockey League, and how many from your draft?
What I have to say myself, I'm guessing it might be a trick question, but I'll let you be Alex Trebek here and tell me the answer.
1,249 games to date. You are number one on that list. Tell me one other guy, at least from your draft, that's in the top 5. 5 guys over 1,000.
I think Gabrick, for sure. Danny Heatley. I don't know if he has
he didn't get 1,000. He was close, 800s.
Justin Williams.
He's second. That's really good. He's still playing, of course. He might overtake you one day.
Yep. My mind's drawing a blank right now. Who else is there?
Nick Schultz, Antoine Vermette.
Yeah.
And Gabby and yourself are the 5 guys over 1,000. Congratulations on that. That's incredible.
Thank you.
Does he get a prize for your little quiz show that you just put him on the hot seat for?
Yeah, of course he gets a prize. He gets what we get. He gets an NHL hat.
Okay. Perfect. I'll take it.
He sounds
NHL Network hat.
Well, Scott, we do appreciate you taking a few minutes for us. Good work there, being in Humboldt for the Cup Day with Chandler Stevenson, and we wish you the best, whatever the future holds for yourself, okay?
Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for having me.